What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerio back again with another video, back again with another reaction. Before you text what you need to do, hit the video, comment down below, subscribe to your boy, and hit the notification bell. You feel Gerio? We got 12 surprising facts about South Africa. Let's get to it. It's only right we get into it. I guarantee it's gonna be hella people in the comments telling me they ain't even facts.
A beautiful, warm country filled with great stories and people. A place that is one of the most developed countries in all of Africa, with an amazing population of 50.59 million people, making up slightly more than 5% of the total population of Africa. And this country not only shares borders with other nations, but the vast open waters of the Indian and South Atlantic Ocean. Now, welcome to FTD Facts, guys. This is the channel where we
what stadium is that? That look nice as hell.
People's cultures and places from different places than our own. And with that, today we are talking about the powerful nation of South Africa. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Dave Walpole, and for South Africa, this is a country that, well, we've had people request us to do this country for a long time. And because of that, we got to thank everybody who suggested this country, and for those who are just joining us for the first time, this is a channel where we like to take a lot of
South Africa do not play, bro.
The viewers. So get down there and,
like I said, once they come, they come. It take only one. It takes one. Once the one come, the whole, I don't know what it is about support and just coming behind each other, motherfuckers do it.
The comments below. And
I don't know what it is.
Now, before we get in this episode, I want to know, what is the best thing about your country? Because a lot of you guys are from different countries. Me here, I'm from Canada. I really don't know what I like most about my country.
Canada, stand up.
But if you guys got a list, put it down there. I want to read, and I want to know why. Now, if you were to ask somebody to name the capital of South Africa, most people will probably answer Johannesburg, because it's one of the biggest cities and it just seems like the right.
Yo, let me know in the comment section before he said what it is.
The largest and most financially important city in all of South Africa. That answer is not actually correct. The truth is, in fact, South Africa has 3 official capital cities. Pretoria, for example, is the administrative side. Bloemfontein has control of the judicial side.
It's decent out there though. It looked like a normal fucking place.
It's the legislative capital of South Africa.
I don't know why, like, growing up, like, we was just shown that South Africa was just, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say it, but BS. Literally, like, the only time they showed South Africa, now I'm not even just saying South Africa, just Africa as a whole, it was never, you know what I'm saying, like, being a kid and seeing Africa in the States was more like, you know what I'm saying, like, it was nowhere near what we had. You feel me? Like, they showed us, like, the rundown parts of Africa, you know what I'm saying? They took us to the slums and showed us that, and then we growed up, you know what I'm saying? When we growed up, we looking like Africa just, you know what I'm saying? It's not it, but the whole time, Africa is like every other, you know what I'm saying, place.
South Africa is also quite a multi-ethnic and multicultural society.
And they different down there.
It has one of the most diversified cultures and languages in the entire world. And although in history there's been a lot of problems over race and culture within the country, the nation has 11 official languages recognized in the Constitution. Those are English, Afrikaans, Indebele, Pedi, Sotho, Venda, Xhosa, and that is Xhosa with a click, that's how you pronounce it.
Xhosa.
Swazi, Tsonga, Tswana, and of course Zulu, with Zulu being one of the most spoken languages. And as for South Africa, it definitely has a record, because there is no other country in the world that has as much official languages as this country.
Didn't he say
11? It is also considered a treasure trove for archaeologists and paleontologists. The country alone has produced some of the world's oldest and most valuable fossils to date.
Is that facts?
About a fifth of the world's gold comes from mines in South Africa. And speaking about digging and moving earth around to find these treasures, let's talk about the ground itself. Because every year, South Africa moves about 2 inches farther away from South America. And this is a subtle continuation of what is known as the continental drift. Now, when it comes to health and science...
Oh my God, you learn something new every day. Bro, I remember the continental drift. It was that was an ice age. Hold on. I didn't know that was for real though. Let me find out cartoons put in real information and it's disguised as cartoon. Oh my God, G. Hold on, man. That's trippy though. It really separate like that every 2 years. That's crazy.
The doctors of South Africa have done something that nobody else has. And that is the first ever heart transplant was carried out in the country. This was done at the Roots Sure Hospital in Cape Town. In 1967, the operation was conducted by surgeon Christian Barnard. And even though the patient died 18 days later, it was considered a success. This is because he died from double pneumonia, but his body had not rejected the heart. And from that moment on, it paved a whole new pathway into heart surgery, which has helped millions of people.
So they put on for give them their respect.
There are some beaches that you can go and hang out with penguins, which I find very weird because I thought penguins really like the cold. Believe it or not, there are various breeding colonies of African penguins, also known as the jackass penguin. They are usually found on the western coast of South Africa, and one of the most famous places to visit these birds is in Boulders Beach, which is just south of Cape Town.
I've never seen a penguin before.
With over 6 million trees, Johannesburg is considered to have the largest man-made forest on the entire planet. Originally, Johannesburg was considered a grassland. But
that tree looks decent as hell with the blue shit on it.
This is because trees were planted in the 19th century in order to provide wood for the growing mining industry. One amazing thing that I always loved about South Africa is if you look at the map, you will find something very odd about it. And that is the country known as Lesotho, which is completely landlocked and surrounded by the entire country of South Africa.
You know, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't big on, like, school stuff, you feel me? So like now I'm being older, I'm starting to see stuff that I've seen before, you know what I'm saying, but I just never paid attention to it for real. It's crazy.
And although it is its own country, if you look on a map and talk to some people will say it should have just been part of the country. One other really interesting thing that is a coincidence within South Africa is it's the only country in the world to have 2 Nobel Peace Prize winners who had houses on the same street. This is Vilakazi Street in Soweto, Johannesburg. And the Nobel Prize winners that lived on that street were Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Desmond Tutu. However, South Africa is not just a place of science and opportunity, it's also a place of sport. With soccer or football, however you want to pronounce it, being one of the most popular sports.
Yeah, how y'all soccer team coming?
South Africa was the first African country to host the FIFA World Soccer Cup in 2010.
I remember that game.
But that's not the only sport it can pull a record from. It is only the second country in the world to have hosted cricket, rugby union, and soccer World Cups after England. And not only that, there is one other thing that the country can be really proud of. It is the only country in the entire world to build nuclear weapons and to voluntarily dismantle its own nuclear weapons program. And to this day, there is no country that has ever done it on a voluntary basis. South Africa may be on the southern tip of Africa, but it accounts for almost 25% of the GDP of the entire African continent. Its economy is twice the size of Algeria.
I just learned a lot today. I'm not gonna lie.
GDP. But that's it, guys. That's just a taste of what this great nation is. My name's Dave Wobble, and we want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode and taking time to learn about it.
But anyways, man, that was 12 surprising facts about South Africa. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? The title says it all, 12 surprising facts, because all of them were surprising to me. I learned a bunch of new stuff. Learned a bunch of new stuff today, you feel me? I didn't know they was the first to host the World Cup or do the first heart, you know what I'm saying, surgery. That's lit as hell. Didn't even know they had penguins out there. Like, and the one that surprised me the most was the continental drift one, because I heard that word before and I just never really knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comment section down below what y'all thought about the video. It's been your boy Gerio.